Hello, how are you, my dear air signs? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is Angel Card Reading with Grace. I'm Grace, and the reading is from May 2018. So let's get right into it. Okay. My dear Gemini, the beginning of the month, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, the middle of the month, Libra, and Aquarius. And the end of May, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, the supporting card. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Oh, let's do for the middle. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right, very good, very good. For the couples, the end of May. Gemini and the single Gemini, Libra coupled, Libra single, Aquarius coupled, and Aquarius single. And the spirit world wants to say something. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Wonderful. So let's see what's going on. All right. My dear Gemini, what's for you? Okay, it starts very interesting. Release. Sagittarian got the message, and it's going to be a full moon in Sagittarius on May 29. So Gemini is releasing something, ending of some situation, of some event, some phase in your life, something you need to end and move on. Time to move on. Okay, some of you going through spiritual transformation, so you becoming different. I think already started in April for you, and is continuing. And next to it is 5, win or lose. The sword of the truth on what's inside a heart. So if you go with your heart, not with somebody is saying to you, advising you, pressuring you to do, but what's in your heart, my dear Gemini. If you listen to your heart, you will win. Okay? Now the spirit word next to it says light. Imagine yourself as a being composed of energy and light. Because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. So the spirit is confirming, look into your heart, who you truly are. Not what people say. And by the way, the message for everybody this time for May was, it's not the words, but the deeds that count. So it's not what somebody says beautifully and nicely, but what they actually doing, okay? Now the middle of the month, which is the new moon in Taurus, and Uranus into Taurus goes, and Mars into Aquarius, which is a big time, big time middle of the month. you have renewal. Again, time to move in a new direction. So you're assessing something, reviewing, evaluating, you're thinking, because you are an air sign, right? You're thinking, you're re-evaluating. And once you do that, the healing begins. 6. Compromise, peace, inner peace, harmony, balance. What resonates with you? What makes you happy? It's time really to take care of you. My video about loving yourself should be watched by you, okay? Boy. Okay, now the end, we have the moon. And we have a full moon in Sagittarius on May 29. So you have some epiphanies. You suddenly get it. You suddenly know. Like the Spirit knows you trying to get into that equilibrium. That you awakening spiritually. You evolving. And boy, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. You're gonna understand something finally. You're gonna get it. You will know what the truth is, because you see the truth. The major energy for May for you. You will know. And once you know the truth of any situation, whatever that is, everything is gonna be easier for you. So it's gonna be again awakening month. For the couples, enjoy holiday together. So maybe you're going on a vacation, maybe you're planning a vacation, it's a weekend maybe, or simply honeymoon. If you're getting married, congratulations. If you're going to a wedding, enjoy your time. But bonding, spending time together. Well, also, for some of you I hear, once you go somewhere away, you will have an epiphany when it comes to your relationship. For some of you. Now, for the couples, decide what you want, dear Gemini. And I see that this full moon may actually bring you that awareness. What is really that you want? Act from your heart. What is in your heart that you truly desire? That's the month for it. Because what you want, you will get it. Also, forget the fear and worry, because that you will get it too. Double-edged sword, remember, okay? So go and grow from love. And find peace in your heart. Oh, I wish you a wonderful month, my dear Gemini. Many kisses, many hugs. And until we meet again. My dear Libra, what's for you? Okay. All right, let's start from the beginning. So it started interesting for you, Libra, because you have 2 wands. The main message and the supporting one is 1 and 1 in the universal year number 11. So you have the gateway to something new, to start something new. And they say you're ready, like a magician. But again, this is a double-edged sword. Yes, what you thinking, what you obsessing about, you will get it. So my dear Libra, if ever was time to be positive and think and say only what you truly want, this is it. This is it. May 1st. Because you will get it. New vitality. You have like, hey, you have new energy. You can do whatever you want. What's gonna be, my dear Libra? And the spirit world, so the closest and dearest to us, say, give back. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. So, if you are the kind Libra, especially, that is negative, or is looking for the worst, or is looking back into the past and seeing only people to be blamed for something, or you're unhappy and you remember those times and going over and over, certain situations. Forget that. That will bring you more what you don't want. I always say the best thing for a depression, for example, is to come out or your own person and going helping others. That should be your priority, my dear Libra, no matter who you are. How can I serve others? How can I help other people or animals or whatever your environment, whatever your cause is? But then will put you in a good state of mind, of heart, and your whole body, your whole being will feel better, okay? So that's beautiful. For some of you, you're starting new. Either you're moving, changing jobs, starting jobs, new business, relocating, whatever it is, you're starting maybe something new. Now, the middle of the month is interesting because it's a new moon, Mars changing signs, and Uranus going into Taurus for the next 7 years. Big time change of energy. And for you is a new person may come into your life. The relationship that you are in going through changes. It's a different phase, different situation, and you have a really great intuition. I always say that Libra has a really good intuition. We all do, but do we listen? That's another story. And supporting card is sadness and isolation. Are you with the right people? 3 is creating. 3 is also voice, speaking out. So if you feel sad or you feel isolated, ask yourself why. And you know what? It may be shown to you why. Somebody new comes into your life and tells you what's the reason. Or you clearly see now what's going on, what is not right. Okay. And the month ends on full moon in Sagittarius, May 29. And this is like Ace of Pentacles in a regular tarot. So something new. So you have this once. Like the Spirit says, it's time for something new. Time to be on a new path. Time to meet new people, time to do differently something, okay? But with this full moon, I see that you may get an offer of a job. You may win money. You may have a windfall of money. Maybe investment pays off, but you're happy about something. And you may be starting something new that truly makes you happy, how to make money. How to make a smart investment, okay? Now, some of you, for the couples, you're getting married, you're deciding to get married, you deciding to start a new life together. For some of you, renewing vows, I hear. For some of you, you on a wedding. For some of you, getting engaged even. But it's something about marriage. If you're already married, you may be looking at your marriage very closely at the end of May, okay, in that full moon time. Who is still single, deception. Now, deception, maybe somebody is lying, either you or your partner, or somebody around you, okay? Sometimes it's a family. Somebody is lying, somebody is wearing a false mask. Somebody is pretending to be who is not. And the message for all of us, this time for May, from the Spirit was to me to tell you all, let's don't look at the words. Words come easy. Let's look at the deeds, what people actually do, rather than what they say. Okay? And it may be that somebody in this relationship, dear Libra, is not showing who is truly and what you or your partner or whoever you're dealing with, but that's meaningful. At this time, the full moon will be almost clear. You will get that sense. That's not true. That sounds good. But the person is lying, or is deceitful. Or it's time to unmask yourself, or somebody else. So finally, you can be on a path that you want to be and start really anew. You're looking differently, Libra, in May. Oh, interesting. I love it, and I wish you all the best, my dear Libra. Many kisses, many hugs, and until we meet again. My dear Aquarius, and what's for you in May of 2018? Okay, wonderful. Right away, right off the bat, like 3 cars are really standing out together. On the right path, reaching your goals, going for the star, but also healing. The naked truth, the healing of emotions. So some of you needs to do that. Is 17, I always say, is the number of the soul. Next to it is forgiveness. So the spirit world says to you, holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness, in its own right, is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. So some of you, my dear Aquarius, are still holding on to some things, situations, events from the past. So it's time to let go and look what's in your own soul, okay? And it may be when it comes to 2 people, maybe family, maybe your own marriage, maybe relationship, maybe job, whatever that is, it's time to realize something. It's time to forgive. It's time to let go and be on your own life path and living your life purpose, okay? The middle of the month is very eventful, to tell at least, with the new moon in Sagittarius, the new moon in Taurus, the full moon for some reason, it's going to be important, because this full moon is standing out in Sagittarius. Is Sagittarius in your life? And also watch the full moon. Uranus will go into Taurus for the next 7 years. So Mars into Aquarius, and that's, also the Uranus energy. So many things may be happening. And watch out, use your third eye chakra. So you see, you may have epiphanies, dreams, signs that you suddenly know, and you have a desire to move on. So you're going to be seeing at this time in May, I feel very strongly, that you're going to be seeing what you need to left, what beliefs you need to cut off, what people, situations, jobs, whatever it is, you're gonna know. Because spiritually, you're growing, you're evolving. And they say, pay attention to your dreams, to the signs. The spirit world really wants you to look deeper. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Let go of the past. Start anew. Different way of thinking, being. And finally, the end. You may be tired when it's this full moon in Sagittarius. On May 29, you actually may feel tired. Like, you know what? And this is again the sign. Don't think, because the air signs love to think and analyze. No, no, no. Relax. Rest. Take a vacation if you can. Go somewhere. Be by yourself. Because you're going to be receiving messages. You're going to be receiving messages. And the solutions will come from this time of rest. So maybe you tired, irritated. You maybe have enough of many things. Some of you are here may have allergies that are from this irritation and not letting go of something. And it's just like, you know, leaking. So, don't worry, they say, rest. Keep an open mind when it comes to couples in relationships. So some of you looking for a soulmate, you kind of feel like in this relationship you're not with the right partner. Some of you are in the relationship, but they still looking for someone else. But this is not it. For some of you looking deeper into this, okay? For those who are single, reconciliation. Someone from the past may suddenly call you, text you, come over, you may meet somehow suddenly someone, but this may be from this life or the previous life. So, from nowhere, the text message, and some of you are here, it's time to release somebody from the past. And maybe you even reaching out and reconciling so you can find closure. That may be one person, but somebody is out there. So I wonder, this is the whole month. I really wish you the best month, my dear Aquarius. I hope everything will go beautifully. But always remember, go from your heart instead of analyzing and listening to the other people. Many kisses, many hugs, and until we meet again.